In today's video, Don Vo is back. In the video, it says it's been a while. So, with that being said, guys, if you're new to the family, welcome. My name is Pedro. Make sure you guys subscribe below. Make sure you hit that like button if you enjoy this type of content. We post every single week, 3 times a week. And with that being said, let's get started with this video.
All right, chat. So it's been a long time since we last spoke. I think the last time we spoke was July 31st. That was like my last stream I've had. And that was the last time that I spoke.
Which is absolutely crazy to me. Think about that. He left his entire community in complete silence for a couple months after the event had happened. If many of you guys don't know what had happened, actually, he had created a MAM basically where he was managing other people's money, and thousands unfortunately lost their investments entirely. Let me know in the comments below if you were actually affected by this situation. Again, I'm not here to judge Don. I'm not here to criticize him. I'm just here to give you guys my outlook, my opinion, my reaction to this welcome back video. And let me know, what do you guys think? Do you think it's right for Don to come back? Do you think he deserves to come back and deserves to gain the trust from his community? Or do you think that it's over for Don and yeah, there's no going back?
Spoke to you guys. And there's a lot of talk about your chat. A lot of things has happened since. I just want to clear things up. So the number one thing that has probably been asked was what happened with the MAM. Now, there's been a lot of rumors going around, but I'm just going to try to explain everything.
By the way, if you've been affected by this situation with Don, let me know in the comments below, how you were affected and how much you invested into this situation and, how it has affected you. Let me know in the comments below, and I really sympathize for you. I hope that you can recover these funds and move forward.
From my end as best as I can. So the MAM, a little background story with the MAM was, was something that I've decided to do in the end of 2023 or sometime in 2023. I decided to start a MAM. We didn't start it until the first week of July. And part of the MAM obviously is to trading investors' funds, right? That's kind of what the MAM is all about. But part of it was for me to kind of open the doors up in the industry to kind of like show more transparency. So the MAM started on the first week of July. And
by the way, letting you guys know that, investing other people's funds, dealing with other people's funds is very, very risky. It's something that's very delicate because obviously, for some people making some money, they're fine. Money comes to them easily. But for others, they work so hard that a lot of their livelihoods depends on these savings that they accumulate, right? And so any sort of investment, especially when it comes to, other people managing your money, is definitely something super, super risky. And I mean, if you've been affected by this, like I said, I totally sympathize with you. And let me know in the comments below if you've been affected by it in any way. And do you think that Don is doing the correct thing by coming back? Or do you think it's too late now that it's a couple months after this event had happened?
And honestly, we didn't have a losing day until the 29th of August. So for the first month and then majority of the second month, there was no losses until the 29th. So that's when things kind of went downhill for the MAM a little bit. Now, I'm not going to say downhill, I'm going to say more of a pullback because we're still going.
Ooh, he said pullback. Now, how deep of a pullback was that? Knowing Don Vo's strategy, I don't know if you guys know the way he trades. Some pullbacks can be about 200 pips, but yeah, how deep of a pullback was this, right? And again, like I said, this type of stuff is very delicate. And personally, if I was Don, I would have personally, said, hey guys, I need some time off social media just to kind of let things sink through. How would you have dealt with the situation? Let me know in the comments below because it's something super delicate. And, I think that Don is a pretty sincere guy. I don't think that he's actually out there to, steal other people's money after, putting your face, in front of thousands of people every day doing live streams, and then all of a sudden just tarnish your entire reputation and personal brand. It just doesn't make sense, right? But again, who knows, right? Was this something that was done intentionally? We don't know. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts below. let's continue with the video.
But a lot of things that I realized, as much as I've traded my personal funds for the last like 4 years, almost 4 to 5 years, right? As much as I thought I was ready for the MAM, there were still things that I had to learn about the MAM. But I had to learn it by trading the MAM. And by the things that that I had to learn was just like things I had to adjust to, such as like, one, I'm trading investors' funds. Like that didn't really hit me until I actually traded the MAM. And two, getting used to the idea that my balance would increase and decrease.
See, the thing is, that's a good point. However, you know what I mean? Is that an excuse? You know what I mean? It didn't really hit him. Like, you know, you're dealing with thousands and thousands of dollars. You should be aware that there's a lot of people that are trusting in you and that are, you know, putting their entire life savings, which again, I don't personally recommend that, but there's a lot of trust there, right? And so it's like something that you shouldn't put to the side. And so that's why it's something super delicate. And again, I mean, I personally wouldn't do it myself. But again, my heart goes out to all those affected. And I really hope that some way or another, these people can get the compensation that they deserve. And I mean, you know, I hope Don's being very sincere here. So
On a daily and on the MAM, right? Because people are withdrawing, people are depositing every day, so that number changes, which means I have to adjust my lot size per day. And if you guys been watching me for the last like 3-4 years, right, you know that I only change my lot size once a year. So that was something like completely new to me, but I don't think there was like any other way for me to learn and get used to it unless I actually started trading the MAM. I had to start at some point, right? Trading wise, I'll say for the most part, nothing has changed. I still trade the same way. Like those were the things that affected me trading the MAM, which led to whenever I did have losing days, it will be a different feeling compared to the feeling that I was used to when I lost my own personal funds. Or you lose your own personal funds, like, okay, cool, whatever. My personal funds, even though I was streaming, you know, like there was always like that, those many more eyes on me, right? But with the MAM, even though like there's no eyes on me, it was just still like, it was still a little different because it's just knowing that like there's people's funds in here, right? So for me, like,
and this is why, you know, being able to, you know, trade with other people's money, handling other people's money, it's really, really serious. It's not something that should be taken lightly. And I think that a lot of people think it's something easy, but there's a lot of pressure behind it. Hence, that's why, again, like I said, I personally try to stay away from it because at the end of the day, I'd rather give someone else the knowledge, you know, the skill set, and then you go through your trial and error and your losses. Than to be managing other people's money because it's something so delicate, right? The markets, your psychology, there's so many traits and so many different things that go on at the same time, so many moving parts to it, right? So I don't know. Let me know. What do you guys think? Do you think Don's being very sincere here or he's just trying to just come out with this video, you know, a couple months after the event, after so much pain, so much hurt has been going through a lot of people? And, you know, and if that has been you, like I said, let me know in the comments below how this has affected you on a personal level. And yeah, let's continue with the video.
that's kind of why like that's probably why like I was probably a bit more emotional whenever I did have losing days. And it's crazy because like we didn't lose for the first 2 months, so like there was no like small losing days, like nothing. It was just like went from winning straight to obviously a losing day, right? So obviously I have a lot to learn and I have a lot to grow still. And like I said, chat, like the journey never ends, right? Especially in trading, the learning never stops. You're always gonna
300 trades in a day, though. That's pretty crazy. I'm not going to lie to you. Have you guys done something like that before? I personally haven't, but that is insane. You know, what happened here? You know what I mean? What truly happened? This doesn't make sense. Even though Don's Vote strategy is pretty unique, the risk reward ratio is not, you know, kind of your standard typical, you know, are multiple the way usually, you know, most of us trade. However, like, you know, for him to go to that extent of, you know, blowing the entire, like blowing everyone's accounts, blowing all the money, like, you know, to what extreme was that? You know what I mean? Or do you guys think the rumors are true? Do you guys think that, you know, he actually did do this and then just say, hey, I blew the account. In reality, these funds are somewhere else, right? This is kind of the rumors that are going around. Again, like I said, I'm not here to point or criticize Don Bo. in particular. But you know what I mean? I don't know. What do you guys think? Let's continue with the video.
Continue learning, right? You're always gonna learn as you go. You're always gonna pick up new things, and you might even pick up old habits every now and then, right? But as long as you have the experience, to continue moving forward, right, and continue to get better. That's just a skill set that you build. And again, I'm only 24. I have a lot to learn in life and also in trading, and I take full accountability for what happened, obviously, right? But going forward,
Good. Full accountability. That's the right thing you should do. Now the thing is, should have Don said that or done this video a few months earlier when the incident actually happened, right? That's the thing. That's the thing for me. But again, let's continue with the video.
only hope to do better. We can't change what's already happened. We have to look to improve and get better. And that's my only goal going forward. The MAM's still being traded every day. I haven't stopped since. It was a tough, like, I'll say month and a half to 2 months after that day too. Like, it was tough until like October, end of October, I'll say. So it was a lot. It was like one of the toughest periods in trading for me. But I don't think it's anything that I can't handle. I think it's just adjust, move on, and again, look to get better, right? Like, I've been in situations in trading where, you know, you might have like doubtful moments, you might have like some tough streaks, but it doesn't mean like you got to give up, right? It just means that you got to just face your challenges, understand where you went wrong, accept where you went wrong, and just look to improve going forward. That's kind of what happened with the MAM chat. Now, this is where the rumors kind of pop up. I think it was by me hopping off socials. And let me explain why I hopped off socials. I hopped off social media in general just because I wanted like a little break away from socials. And I did this before the MAM went to shit. Like, I think my last stream was the 31st, and that's, like, if you watch my stream during that week, I was kind of like already in and out of the streams. I wasn't streaming as consistently. And I was kind of like saying to you guys basically, like, I might take a little break soon. Now, I didn't expect to like hop off right away. But
Now here's the thing that's a bit weird is he started to take the break before the MAM went to shit. In reality, he just had more time in his hands, which doesn't make sense that he had more times in his hands to really take things throughly, think things throughly, and actually be able to do things correctly. So what happened here? What truly happened with Don Vo? We're trying to figure out, you know, what made this go sideways, you know? All of a sudden, everything was going well for the 2 months, and then boom, something happens, right? So it's like, is Don being completely honest here with his community that has not only backed him up, but also helped him be to where he is today? But is he being fair enough and transparent with them that it took him about 3-4 months for him to finally do this video right here saying, hey, this is what happened, right? I don't know, guys. Like, let me know your thoughts. Again, I'm not saying Don's guilty. I'm not saying he did this on purpose. I'm not saying he's hiding something. But you know, what he did, do you think he handled it correctly, right? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. Let's continue watching the video.
But I was like, honestly, I'm training the MAM now. I don't really need to be on socials, at least for education purposes, or to educate and provide the education. But I kind of already felt that like I gave you guys, for the most part, like everything that I need to give you guys, right? I kind of give you guys everything, and I kind of did what I did for the industry, and I felt like it was just, you know, you can take a little break now, Don, and I can just focus on training the MAM. But obviously, like, me doing so, and then 29 days later, the 29th of August came, that day happened. But yeah, you guys started to assume that like I planned this entire thing out. Like, I spent 4 years, you know, bringing people in, and I had this crazy strategy to like manipulate them into thinking that I'm this, I'm that, so that I could just run a MAM for 1 or 2 months and then dip off. Like, nah. Another rumor was that you guys thought that I had a deal. There's some type of deal with me and the broker. There's no deal, chat. There's no deal. If there was.
Now, what we know, the broker that he's with is Blueberry Markets, which is the same broker as mine. So you know they are regulated. I wouldn't really see this broker doing something like that. However, you never know nowadays. Can't really trust. However, it is a regulated broker. I would say that that would be a possibility if it was an unregulated broker. But in this case, it is. It's a broker that I've personally used and I haven't had any issues with. So I don't think that would be the case. But again, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts, guys. What do you guys think? Do you guys think this is true? Is Don being sincere with us here? Or is he making this story up just to get his YouTube channel back up and running and to create more and more content so he can monetize it? Let me know your thoughts.
What's the deal? I would have took the money and split it between all my moderators because they're really loyal. But nah, like there's no deal, chat, and I'm not like that. You guys know me. The man, like
I honestly, with all honesty, I feel Don Vo is a pretty sincere guy. I just don't understand why, after all these years, he built his reputation. He was always showing up every single day. He was very transparent overall, and then all of a sudden, he just blew it in a month. You know, like in a day. You know, this situation happened, right? And not only did it just affect him, but it affect thousands of people. You know what I mean? So it just sucks, and I feel for the guy, and I really hope that not only he can figure things out on his own and get some closure, but most of his community can also get the closure they need, and that they can recover those funds. And I think personally, in his position, I would do something to give back to the community, something of extreme value. You know what I mean? Not only that, but also refund them the money that they originally invested, because I think there was an initial fee to get into the MAM. So, you know what I mean? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. What do you guys think Don should do, or at least he should have done, to be able to, kind of give back to his loyal community, because he has a great following and lots of people that are, have put a lot of trust in him, right? So let's continue with the video, guys.
I don't know how much you guys are throwing out there on socials of what the deal potentially even was, but whatever number that was, the MAM, long-term or short-term, potentially makes more than that. So it's not even worth it for me to take a deal. Why would I take a deal? It's not even good for, it's just a bad thing to do. Like, why the fuck would I take a deal? Like, why would I spend 4 to 5 years on social?
And that's where, honestly, I do go on to understanding Don's side of this. Sorry, I freaking stuttering there. But this is where I understand Don's point of view, is like, why would you spend every single day showing up, coming to the live streams in the mornings, showing your face, building the community, spending your personal time, connecting with everyone else, and then all of a sudden just to throw it out just for, I don't know how much money it is, but you know what I mean? And, and then tarnish your own personal brand, tarnish your own reputation. It just doesn't make sense, right? So I will give them the benefit of the doubt with that. So let's continue with the video.
Social media.
By the way, guys, if you guys are enjoying the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and also make sure you guys are subscribed below so you never miss out on any piece of content. Remember, we post 3 videos every single week, and I appreciate and love you guys. Thank you so much, and let's continue with this video.
Building my brand just to all of a sudden throw it away for a deal, like, nah. So it's crazy how those rumors started. Well, I know who started a rumor.
Oh, who do you guys think that is? Is it that Raja Banks? Who might this person be, guys? I don't know. Again, Raja Banks, he's been in the industry for many years. I look up to the guy as well, even when I first started in trading. But personally, like, obviously, I don't have his own, I don't trade that way, the way he trades. But I do know that Raja does not like Don Vo. So could Raja be the one that's creating these rumors? Who is it? I don't know. I'm not going to point any fingers. I'm not going to judge Raja at all. Like I said, he's a great entrepreneur, great trader. So yeah, to each their own.
But yeah, I'm not going to say who. But yeah, chat, like it's just crazy to me. It was just crazy to me how like that was a rumor and everyone just believed that that's what happened. And you guys just said that like, oh, Don, there's no way you could be taking X amount of trades in a day. Like it was very emotional. Like I had a very emotional day. It was like it was a really off day for me. And there are people that I talk to, that I work with, and I try to just take as much as I can in, learn from them as much as I can. And again, chat, like at the end of the day, like I'm just trying to give you guys.
What's up, chat? Oh man. All right, let's continue with the video. Sorry guys. That was a little delayed there, but let's continue with the video here.
It's like everything that I do is for you guys, right? Like at the end of the day, I take care of myself last, and I put you guys first, either to give you guys something or to kind of like show you guys something that I've learned, and just break some barriers, you know. Do something that's more than what we ever imagined we could do. But sometimes things don't go as planned, and that's completely okay. And you have to just keep going, you know. And I honestly didn't think that I would come back to socials. When I made that decision to hop out of socials, I didn't think I would come back to socials until like, and for a while. Like I didn't even have time to think of when I'll come back. But when I heard the rumors come out and I heard all these assumptions of what happened, I'm like, just, you know, maybe even think about coming back one day. And I didn't decide to come back until like November. So when I made that Twitter tweet, I think it was the tweet on Twitter, and that's when I decided to come back on socials. And then, yeah, now we're here. I think this is like the first video that I will have back. But going forward, chat, there's a lot that I have for you guys. It's been a crazy year. Like one of the craziest year.
Honestly, after just disappearing for a few months, like I don't know if you could like it takes a lot of courage to show your face, you know what I mean, in front of thousands of people. Not only that their livelihoods were on the line here, like it takes a lot of courage to do what this guy's doing. And my question is, what are his deep intentions? Is it something sincere because he wants to connect back to the community, or is it doing it just because, hey, you know what, I've built this channel up and you know I want to be able to continue to create more content, more views, more and be able to continue to monetize my career on YouTube, right? Or is he being sincere? I personally think he's being sincere. I just don't think the approach that he did was the correct thing. He should have apologized and said, hey guys, like I need some time, like, you know what I mean, earlier. I don't know, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Again, you know, it's easier to point than to be in that person's shoes. So it's a bit of a tough situation. But I really, for me, overall, I just feel for the community and I feel for those affected, right? So let's continue with the video.
I've had ever. Like I couldn't even script this chat even if I wanted to. Like it was such a crazy year. Like my personal life and my business life, like everything. It's just been one crazy year. But I wouldn't say it's a bad year because I wouldn't have learned anything that I've learned this year if it wasn't for the year. You know, not that I want it to happen again, chat, but sometimes things just gotta happen the way it is for you to learn. And that's kind of, you know, what I'm grateful for, at least for the year. It's been an exhausting year, but, you know, at least I'm grateful for that. And let me just end off in the bang, you know, at least. So I didn't want to carry this on to next year. I'm like, let me just explain everything this year. And I got something special coming for you guys very soon, like very, very soon before the year ends. Hope you guys enjoy it. But yeah, I'm like, let me just finish off in the bang, and next year we'll restructure and replan everything again. It's been some time since the last spoke, and you guys have been wondering probably like what happened or where I've been. Aside from just that, like I've just been chilling for the most part. Like I don't really go on socials as much anymore as I used to. Like now I kind of do because I gotta be tapped in again. But when I wasn't on socials, I had so much time for myself, right, to even think. Because like you guys gotta think about it. Like I streamed for 4 years straight, nonstop every day. So when I stream, like I used to be tired after stream. Like I'll stream and then I'll hop off, and I'll be there like shit, you know. What do I like? I wouldn't even have time to do anything. I just want to like take a quick nap or something, because I put so much energy into the streams, right? So it was very like tough for me to like do things outside of my business life. And now that I have more time out of my business life, I have more time to think clearer. I have more time to plan things. I plan my day better, and I've just been a lot sharper. Chat, it doesn't mean that I'll never come back to streaming. I'm sure I'll be back one day, because I miss it. I miss teaching. I miss educating. I miss like the vibes, the community. I miss everything that we built, right? So it's not an end. It's just like, let me see what else I could do right now for you guys, because I'm still gonna give you guys stuff. I'm still gonna give you guys value content, whatever it is that I could give you. Give me some time to figure that out. I don't know. I can't give you guys a date on when I'll be back, but we'll see how things go. Okay, chat. Yeah, man, it's been a long time, chat. I miss talking to you guys. I don't know if you guys are still here in the video. I'm just yapping, to be honest. But if you guys are still here, I'm dropping this course.
Bro, what? Dropping a course? What? I already watched this video, guys, so I know what he's saying, but the course is free that he's dropping. But the thing is, he's posting a video every single day of the course, right? Now, is he being sincere? Is he doing it just to get more views for his channel? Or is he actually doing it to give back to the community, right? Anyways, again, not here to criticize. I'm just curious as to what you guys think. Again, I wish all the best to Don Vo and his community and everyone else that has been affected, right? So let's continue watching the video. We're almost basically done here, so let's see what he says.
That shit is crazy. I really don't like that guy.
I had a post on my Twitter saying how like I was gonna drop a course, and people were saying, "What? This guy dropping a course? Ain't no way this guy dropping a course. This guy just did this, huh?" Bro, this guy. So nah, I'm dropping a free course. It's gonna be on my YouTube. It's gonna be I don't know the exact date, but it's gonna be before the year ends for sure. It's gonna be just on YouTube, on my channel. So it'll be free for everyone to watch. Some of the new stuff, some of the old stuff, but just
let me know your thoughts, guys. Do you guys think that Don creating this free course is enough for him to give back to those that have been affected? Do you think it's enough for his community? Do you think it's fair? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts, guys. I think that personally, I would say, hey, even, somehow the community being able to recover some of these funds, getting refunds at least is the least that he could do. But again, I really hope that, this gets sorted out, right? So, and I mean, it's tough. It's a tough position that he's in for sure.
quick little course, so we can get a little refresher for the year end. It's good for me to do too. It's also good for you guys to just catch up. And we'll go from there, chat, okay? When I do stream again, I don't want you guys to be like, whoa, this is completely new or different. I'm trying to like bridge the gap a little bit. Chat, I honestly just want to say like, thank you, because like there's been.
Ooh, there we go. He's actually thanking his community. That's good. That's something good.
A lot of people who've supported me over the years. Like we have such a strong community. I think we have probably the strongest community in the industry. I ain't gonna lie to you guys, chat. So see, he's part of the community. But yeah, chat is like, I really appreciate I really appreciate everybody for like being here throughout the years and supporting me. And I'm sorry that like I took so long to like even say anything, because you guys had nothing to support me for. Like you guys probably like, yo, Don, like you gotta say something, bro, at least so I can, at least defend you here. It ain't looking too good. I ain't gonna lie to you. So like, I'm sorry it took too long, but here we are, chat. And for those who kind of switched.
Hey, you know what? That's pretty sincere of him to actually say sorry and say it how it is. You know what I mean? And that's a correct and manly thing to do. And I mean, I don't know, that's good. And I really hope that, him and his community get the closure they need. And, also it's a very strong lesson for those in the industry, in the community, to know that you have to be careful, guys. You guys have to be very, very careful when allowing anyone else to use or manage your money. You know what I mean? It's something that You know, like I've said before, personally, it's something that I'm very cautious about. I don't want to say I'll never do because, you know what I mean? Never say never, but it's something that definitely I'm very, very cautious because it's something very delicate, right? But yeah, let's end it off here because that's basically where the video ends. Let me know your thoughts, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below as well if you guys want more videos like this, more video reaction videos. And remember, we post videos every single week, 3 videos every single week, and we're here supporting the community as much as possible. But yeah, if you've been affected by this situation, I'm really, really sorry, and I just thank you for joining us and supporting the channel as well. And I genuinely hope that those that were a part of this situation can get the closure they need. So yeah, guys, thank you so much. Much love. Remember, stay focused, guys. Stay locked in. And God bless you guys. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.